They're attacking and even sometimes sinking boats.
All right. There we go. That's going to give them more observational learning.
That's really nice.
What in hell are you?
What's up with y'all? What's up with y'all? Welcome back to Moxy Approved. Finally, the orca whales have had enough.
Gotti, I'd say this is some pretty extraordinary orca behavior.
What in hell are you?
Normally you wouldn't see this. So it's very unusual behavior. And the fact that now it seems to be escalating.
Man, me personally, I've been waiting for this uprising. I ain't gonna lie, it seems kind of too good to be true. But what we talking about? The orca whales have went Nat Turner on the Europeans. Yes, the colonizers.
3 orcas hit a sailing yacht. They sunk it, and researchers don't really know why this is happening.
They've already sunk 3 boats. That's right, 3 boats. A few of them got away, they didn't get to sink them, but they've been tearing these boats up.
Now to the killer whales that appear to be targeting boats in Europe, attacking them, and even managing to sink 3.
But there have now been a series of orca attacks on boats in European waters.
But the real crazy thing about it is how the media has been covering it.
Orcas, or killer whales, have been doing something really weird over the past few years.
And now suggesting it could be a response to trauma, a kind of killer whale revenge for pain suffered from a collision with a boat or getting wounded by commercial fishing lines.
I don't know, is it because that they're in shock that animals are this smart to be doing what they're doing, or that they actually forgot or want us to forget what they have done to the orca whales?
Plausible explanation is that it's some kind of curiosity starting it, and then play behavior, fooling around with a propeller, seeing how it works. In lockdown, there were far fewer boats, and maybe that was a kind of a spur to get them a little bit more interested than they would be ordinarily with the amount of traffic that was going on.
Over the past few decades, colonizers, mostly Europeaners, they've been capturing orca whales and making them perform. I know some of y'all have been to SeaWorld. I've never been to SeaWorld before. I don't support that type of violence.
A lot of dancing going on back here. The best, ever. There we go. Uh-oh, this is the big fucking cold water. Oh, yeah. Oh, that feels good, I bet. Alright, wake up.
Do you think she'd do that, actually?
But they've been capturing these creatures and making them do tricks, pretty much no different than slavery.
Alright. There we go. That's going to give them more observational learning.
That's really nice.
Placing them in bathtubs, yes. For them, when they're captured and they're placed in those SeaWorld facilities, that's like us being locked up in a bathtub. And to you out there watching this, it may seem like a petty joke for me to compare this to slavery, but it's actually right on the money. I'm about to show you a few things.
So traumatized and disoriented, the animal can't even swim after its journey from the ocean to this small pool.
Like, first off, look at this video of them being lined up.
The video of killer whales captured near Iceland in the 1980s is being shared for the first time with CNN by Jeff Foster, a man who masterminded the capture of many killer whales.
Sure does look like slavery to me. But these folks find all kinds of reasons to do foul stuff. Oh, it's not that bad. We're feeding them. They don't have to hunt anymore. And then when the retribution starts to happen, they start to say stuff like, oh my God, I don't get it. Why are they acting like this? This video right here of this woman feeding this orca whale, it's just crazy to me. But you take this same woman and she'll probably start sweating and calling 911 out of fear just to see a black man late night in her neighborhood. But I'm gonna stick to the topic on this one, because after this video I'm showing you here, this orca whale attacked this woman. So they've been fighting back, to be honest with you. They've been fighting back, but not like this. This is some Nat Turner stuff right here.
Checked in, and I ducked the camera underneath, and you can see the big chunk out of the rudder that's been bitten and or chewed off. So you can see there it's well, I think the sailing term is knackered.
Even the experts out there are calling this a coordinated attack.
But there's some speculation that this could be, and get this, a series of coordinated attacks.
Researchers in the Marine Mammal Science Journal say there has been an unprecedented rise in orca interactions in the region since 2020, and that they believe the culprits are the same group of orcas.
Like in this video right here, they pretty much surrounding the boat on both sides. They surrounding the boat.
What seemed to be happening was there was a pod, and I'm guessing maybe of up to about, I thought at some points about maybe 20 of them, ranging from the smallest little baby ones up to some full-sized adults. They would go under the boat, they would bash up against the hull, and they would rub their bodies, I'm assuming, up against the rudder stock. I'm not sure if they were using their teeth either, but at some point we did notice behind the boat chunks of the rudder that had been bitten off.
Now, I just mentioned experts. These same experts sound ridiculous to me. They're giving every reason that this is happening, other than maybe that the whales will learn how to fight after decades.
But the question is, why are they attacking these ships, these sailing vessels?
And this dude right here seems high.
Normally you wouldn't see this. So it's very unusual behavior. And the fact that now it seems to be escalating.
But not only does this make sense, but it's about time. Killer whales are not stupid. They come from the dolphin family, which makes them one of the most intelligent species in the ocean.
These are incredibly intelligent creatures. They learn, they adapt, they discover, and they change their behaviors. They also have all the emotions that human beings would have. They have joy, they have fear, they have malevolence. They're incredibly complex social creatures. And in this case, Gotti, is what we're seeing is a very novel learned behavior.
Some orca or the orcas decided that this could have been a threat, and then they had to communicate. It's either the same pod or they had to communicate that with other orcas for this to be going on in different places.
Finally, they went Nat Turner. And I keep saying Nat Turner, but honestly, they went Harriet Tubman. I say Harriet Tubman because look how they're getting treated.
The boat skipper says one of the larger orcas is seen showing the smaller calves how to get at the boat's rudder.
And they seem to be learning this aggressive behavior from one whale in particular, and her name is Gladys.
The colonizers have even came up with a main corporate that's going around teaching this, and they called her Gladys. This is crazy.
Our hypothesis that is that one orca suffered a traumatic event, and a female orca, and she only wanted to stop these boats. And right now, this behavior is spreading.
Researchers have named that female orca Gladys Blanca and believe fellow whales have adopted her aggressive behavior. The critically endangered regional subpopulation numbers fewer than 40 whales, but they pose a significant danger to oceangoers.
So Gladys ain't stupid. She's going around teaching other orca whales how to do this, because we all know some way, somehow, Gladys may pop up missing very soon. I hope not, though.
But the other is that it's because of a traumatic event. There's one female orca in particular, and one theory is that maybe she was injured, she had this traumatic event, and now she takes a sailboat as a threat, and she's taught this defensive, then offensive behavior to other members of her pod.
But it don't matter. She teaching the youth, so this don't seem like this is a practice that's gonna go away anytime soon.
Take a look at this older orca and calf, who take turns slamming the hull and charging the rudder, the boat limping back to port with the heavy-duty hull chains completely snapped.
Which is good, man. Like, look, I'm not just making a joke saying this is kind of like slavery for them. All right, take a look at this. Look at the area that this is happening in. Portugal, Spain, does this area trigger any thoughts for you? Right. This is the area. Portugal is one of the main countries that started up the transatlantic slave trade. Would you look at that?
They're attacking and even sometimes sinking boats.
I don't know why this excites me. I'm lying. Yes, I do. This is just, it's just amazing. It's just amazing.
Banging on our...
They may just be playing with us, but for sure they're going to damage the boat.
That sound, a pod of whales ramming into a yacht.
And I'm not alone. There's a host of conspiracy theories online going around about this incident. The one that I don't like to hear though is, oh, they're getting tired of us. Look, ain't no us here, all right? I've never even seen a killer whale in person. There's mainly one group of people going around doing this. Ain't no us. Get out of here with that. All I got to say is to the whales, I'm on your side. Keep progressing. Keep doing what you do. But do me one small favor. Don't make any deals with George Soros, so y'all should be all right. But that's my thoughts on this matter. You tell me yours in the comments section. Do you think that all of this is just a coincidence? Do you believe what these experts are saying, that these whales are just having fun? Or do you think these whales are tired of these colonizers?
What in hell are you?
Do you think that this is just a coincidence, that this is happening in Portugal? Pretty much the innovators of the transatlantic slave trade? You tell me in the comments section. Well, anyways, you know how we like to end our videos over here at Moxy Approved, right? With that water. I'll see y'all here next time on Moxy Approved.